Welcome back, everyone, to the Bharatiya Commune. And last time we got a little bit embroiled in a mess over here in America, and we're still in a little bit of a mess here in America. However, I just noticed kind of that we can go ahead and do something else just to get ourselves distracted. We can pick on the Missouri state because we actually have claim states on them, so it's going to be much easier for us to fabricate a war goal. Because I was thinking about attacking Sam, but have to have more political power because it's a conquer CB. So let's do that. It's gonna take a few days, of course, and now we're just trying to get ourselves outside of this pocket, but it's not gonna happen. We need to see if we can retreat to Charleston. Can we retreat to Charleston? I sure hope so. Doesn't seem like any American Union State troops are actually moving there. And our guys are just so very close. So once they stop attacking us, so good. We're gonna be in the port. No, no. Okay, good. Now you're exactly where you need to be. If they can defend this area until CSA militias reach us, then they're gonna be in a good shape. Although, yeah, it seems like the AUS just kind of is going to leave us, strangely enough. Oh no, they bring in some extra militias. Okay, so it looks like they are gonna try and stop us, but I guess we can just kind of sit here. I mean, it is a marsh province. That means it is gonna be very, very hard for these American units to attack us. As you can see, minus 40% from the terrain, and for us, there is absolutely no terrain penalty at all. So we're in a very decent position to hold. And yeah, we're just gonna be holding here. I mean, at some point the Americans might force us out, especially if something like this happens and the Combined Syndicate's garrison pulls out. But we're just gonna stay here. We're just gonna let them come and blast them with our guns. Yeah, at some point, as you can see, they're gonna bring in overwhelming forces, but mostly they have militias, so it isn't really gonna be all that difficult for us to defend against them. Good, improved artillery. That's very, very, very useful. I guess we can go for construction free. Yeah, I'm thinking that we still have a lot of room for expansion. Am I right about this? Yes, we do. So we're getting some military factories right now, but soon enough there's gonna be time to build some more. No, sorry, I'm getting civilian factories, but it's gonna be time soon enough to go for some more military factories. So getting back to construction tech, especially with the discount, is probably worth it. What's kind of worrying me is the Dominion of India. The Entente as a whole seems like they do have a little bit of power to them. They have, yeah, quite a bit of... Ooh. Japan declares war on Mongolia. That's good. Yeah, just to have quite a lot of stuff. Anyway, revoke the landlords. Thank you very much. Oh yeah, right. That's right. I was not going for that because I wanted to do the purge. But I guess I can let the purge wait until I've finished dealing with the Missouri state, and I can establish the central command in the meantime. That's going to be very useful. Extra political power for all. Okay. So we can bring everybody down to the front line, and the Missouri state should not be too hard to defeat. So it's going to be quite good for us. Do we want to go for advanced machine tools, or do we want to go for something else? Well, could get the Marines. The Marines are going to be good. Don't have any armor. We could go for field hospitals, but we have a lot of manpower. Maybe signal companies? Do we have a lot of support equipment? Yes, we do. Could go actually recon company. Yeah, let's get that going. Getting our troops some recon support. Looks like we have the Ottoman Axis war going, and we have Persia on the side of the Axis, so the Axis is going to be in a good position overall. So get these rifles to the front. Again, should not be too hard to take down the Missouri state. This is also going to... Ooh. So the Combined Syndicate's bringing in the forces, bringing in 5 garrisons and 1 militia into Charleston. If we can repel these assaults and let them recover some organization, then we can actually head on to the offensive. Although for now, we're just gonna stay here and guard. And just gather up that experience. Of course, quite good for us. Let's see. Let's see if we can advance this time. Just against a unit of militia, we're just gonna be fine. And there goes Romania. So Bulgaria actually winning the Fourth Balkan War. But Greece and Serbia got off pretty lightly. I mean, we had Niš taken from the Serbs, and then we had, is this it? Yeah, it's just a colony. And then nothing from the Greeks, just the DMZ is still around, so perhaps the Greeks just then tried to join the Balkan Pact. I don't know how that DMZ came about. If Greece fought Bulgaria, it should have been removed, but it doesn't look like they did. Yeah. So looks like the Austro-Hungarians, because of this, are just gonna be fine. No Serbia to take them down. We're gonna be in a good spot. And there goes South Rhodesia. So the South African Civil War is going in the favor of the nationalists. Not going all that well for the Dominionists. And yeah, somehow South Rhodesia is still an occupied puppet, even though it doesn't exist. It will. Wait. Oh no, that's just Madagascar. I thought that Madagascar was actually independent. That's kind of sad. Yeah, there we are. My only, like... Yeah, my only... let's just be safe about this. The only thing I'm worried about is a possible intervention from Delhi. Because I feel like there might be a chance that they intervene into this. So let's just wait. How long do we have to actually use the war goal? Okay, take claim state as basically for all time. And let's go. Call our non-existent allies in. Okay, let's see. Well, they have, of course, Bangalore being their capital, with 2 VPs. Mysore is also a VP. Kolarpur, also a VP. Okay, well, let's just attack on every front. Just to keep them as busy as possible. Some of these attacks will not succeed, but most of them will, and then the ones that do, we'll be able to use them to outflank the enemy. For example, Yanam over here is going to cut off all those armies. And then now we can head down from that breakthrough into Bangalore itself. Hopefully. That is the plan. And yeah, it looks like we might just be able to run for the capital now. You go for there, you go for there, you go for there. Great. Things are going exactly as I hoped. Good, so we did establish the central command. Perhaps we should go for some of the technological ones, because it looks like, I don't know, we should probably prepare the northern border. Yeah, definitely. Okay, so with that extra political power, we can do early mobilization, which is gonna be quite handy. Now we took Kolhapur, and now our objective here is to reach the western coast, which we have. We're also at the border with Goa. So the Portuguese colony is within our sights, and now we're about to get the capital. I wonder if Mysore is actually going to, or rather controlling Mysore is going to trigger some bad events for us, because I feel like that's possible. Ah, intercepted them just in time. Excellent. Like when, of course, controlling the other Hyderabad states gave me a bad event, but oh well. So we did manage to take them down. We also claimed these states, so let's go for them. So that's Travancore state, and this is Madras. Yeah, let's go for both of them at once. Don't want to go with it too quickly. There we are. Ceylon is part of the Mysore state. What? Oh, I had not realized this. Yeah, I really did not realize that. Damn. Well, that was a mistake. Yeah, I thought that I was going to annex the Mysore state, but as it turns out, only a half annexation. Oh well, another one down for the count. So of course, we should have our volunteers back from somewhere. Where are the volunteers? Pretty sure it's this Orissa Rifle Division. Good. Well, in the meantime, I guess we can send them back to the CSA. CSA is doing very good, probably thanks to the Lend-Lease. Yeah, that's quite a bit of Lend-Lease. Like 1,000 rifles, whereas as you can see, the American Union State is getting some from Germany. Yeah, mostly around 1,000 from Germany. And the United States is only getting Canada rifles. Well, I mean, everybody's getting some help, but nothing really major for anybody. And Mexico's coming in and doing his own job as well. Mexico. Yeah, Goa will be pretty much safe from us until we unite India. Then we're going to be able to claim Goa. And I believe we're going to be able to claim Ceylon as well. Then, yeah, we're going to be able to claim Ceylon and take down the Mysore state, finally. Yeah, that was a little bit unexpected. Mysore state also owns the Andaman Islands and the Maldives. So it looks like they own pretty much all of the, like, offshoot Indian islands. So, Indian Ocean territories. Pretty much all of them under there. Ooh. Japan has Indonesia. How did that happen? Are you totalist? No. Well. Damn. Autonomous Indonesia. And then it looks like that did not go well for Indonesia, because they don't really have that much autonomy now, do they? Oh well. Resistance in Kolhapur. Protests in the formerly princely states of Kolhapur. Oh, it's just the same events. Okay. So no doubt funded by princely wealth, infrastructure receives levels of damage. Well, Kolhapur isn't really all that important for us right now. I mean, it's got actually 44 tungsten, which is pretty fucking great, if I say so myself. We don't actually have to trade for anything right now, which is definitely a nice change of pace. India's wealth coming into play here very greatly for us. So now we get some extra units. Oh, they're going to be part of the anti-Delhi army. Yeah, we do kind of have to trade for aluminum, but that's just fine there. So there we are. Prepare the western border. Is done automatically because, of course, we took over that place. And the Princely Federation does not exist, so these will never come, and will never be available. Oh well, that's fine. We can begin the purge. Too many of the officers in the Commune's army were once princes of the old order, or have questionable loyalty to the Commune. We cannot afford to risk that they will balk in the face of the demands which will come, and thus they must be purged from the ranks. The price will be severe, but it is a necessary risk. So of course, some pretty bad things. I mean, the purge is not going to be all that great. Let's do partial mobilization before that. Yeah, there we are. All of our ministers are totalists, so we don't have to worry about any ideology shifts from there. Resistance in Mazor! Oh no! And that's gonna take down some civilian factories, maybe? Oh, there we are. Yeah, it took down a civilian factory. Oh well. So it looks like the main event has started. We have the Second Weltkrieg. Commune of France declaring war. I mean, oh, well, that's good. So the final struggle between the forces of the proletariat and imperialist bourgeoisie has begun. On the Western Front, the forces of the Commune of France are trying to break through the German lines and bring freedom to the oppressed German workers and peasants. Many radicalist politicians are suggesting to send support to France via sending volunteers and supplies to speed up the inevitable and unavoidable victory of the proletariat. Send aid to France. Minus 5,000 manpower, that's nothing. 5,000, or I got 4,000 infantry equipment, or 500 support equipment, fine. And then gain Weltkrieg position. Yes, send aid to France. Will probably not be all that important. I mean, what's most likely to happen is just that a division of like, yeah, probably just a division spawns somewhere with my volunteers. Hasn't yet, but yeah, it's most likely what is going to happen. And of course, there's more princely wealth. So that's, yep, farm volunteers, just a little 9 battalion unit. Nothing that's gonna change the outcome of the war, but hey, it's gonna be helpful. And we might have to intervene later with some more volunteers or some more lend-lease to France. Of course, the balance of the Weltkrieg right now seems to be pretty even. I mean, we have a fully socialist Italy, so that is going to be quite a bit of a pain for Germany to deal with, because the extra help coming in from northern Italy is going to be, hey, not anything that the Commune of France wants to throw away. And of course, here's more resistance. And there we are. So, got Travancore CB. I believe we can take them down quicker than the purge is going to finish. Right now, we don't have any of those malices. It's only going to happen after the focus is over, so we can push through. Cochin is the capital, plus Trivandrum. So let's just do this. And this is also going to improve our chances of taking down Madras with less pain, because we're going to have more front to flank them from. There we are. So we're through. And yeah, he's just very, very slightly resisting us, but it's not going to be enough. There we are. So they're going to be surrounded in Cochin with that. And that's probably going to be the end for them. Good. There goes their army, and there goes their capital. These events are going to be continuously annoying, but we're going to just deal with it. And there we are. That's probably the only statement that you have. Yes, you do. Good. So now I can focus all of the 25 divisions of the First Army to Madurai, or sorry, Madras and Madurai, and yeah, it's probably gonna be easy to take them down. What can they do to stop us? I ask myself. Nothing, says a weird voice. Let's just yeah, let's just make sure we have support companies. That's still going to make our stockpile go under, but that's just fine, I guess. We have quite a lot of artillery, actually. So what we can do is we can... Wow, no units are actually using this. Can we switch everybody to artillery? Nope, we cannot. We can switch half of you to artillery, the better half. Can we? Yes, we can. Good. And can we give you recon companies? Kinda. Very much kinda. And there goes the United States. By the way, they had maximum sliders. So four levels of strengthening on the United States there, and they still died. That's kind of sad for them. Oh well, let's get a new army arises as quickly as possible. Let's rush for that, because it's going to be a very, very great focus. And now we have the justification for Madras. I mean, do we have to go in right away? No, we do not. So let's wait until we get the new army to avoid getting extra casualties from the purge. Of course, this isn't going to be all that great. And I feel like the purge was supposed to also give me some events, but hey, we'll see about that. Right. Yeah, we do not have any... Oh, reorganized China. What the heck? Well, it looks like the Qing submitted to the Empire of Japan. Well, okay. So we just have a random guy in charge. Undistinguished suit, generic portrait. Yeah, lend-leasing the African Federation, apparently. And, ooh. So the Dominion of India is justifying on me. Actually, they're justifying, like, normally. Well, okay, let's... I mean, it's gonna take 150 days. So we have time to finish the focus, take down Madras, and then push forces west. However, there's a problem. There's a slight problem. Actually, there are no ports. There are no ports over here, which is definitely good. I mean, I'm gonna need to defend the ports that we currently have. And then we're gonna have to defend Pondicherry and Madras. So this is not gonna be fun because the Entente. The Entente really likes their naval invasions. That's gonna be very annoying. And it looks like the Commune of France is actually crushing in some areas, but they're actually getting destroyed in some others. Actually got... somehow Germany managed to land some units in Le Havre. They're not going to be all that good for those units. I mean, completely surrounded. And the CSA, with Mexico's interesting peace deal, is actually cut off from the Pacific states. So the Pacific states are now basically at the mercy of Mexico. I'm thinking, if Mexico just decides to declare war on the Pacific states, I don't think there's much that the Pacific states are going to be able to do. Who are the Pacific states at war with? Oh, right. the Pacific states are sending help to the Germans. And over here, yeah, I'm thinking the CSA is gonna have a maybe not an easy time to defeat the AUS, especially now that they don't have any help coming in from France, which is now getting destroyed by Germany. You know what would help? If the Soviets would help. So if the Soviets are sending in volunteers, but they're actually trying to take down the Donkoban Union. At the same time, I saw German Empire was doing the Caucasus thing. I don't know. Wait, Canada. So Canada's trying to take the Union of Britain. That's actually perfect, because the Dominion of India was focusing on, or rather justifying to declare war on me. So if they declare war on Britain and use their forces in Europe, then this is going to free basically room for us. That'd be great. And now we can end the national debate and remove the divided government. How best to divide a government, or to unite a government? Declare war on people. You're dead, Madras. But you knew that already, did you? Because you're a smart cookie. Again, this is going to be fairly easy. I really don't think that the Madras army is going to be able to put up much of a fight at all. Yeah, just do that. Then you're going to charge across and into there. Then you're going to do that. You're going to do that. You're going to do that, or that. Yeah, pretty much just giving them orders even for the aftermath of their offensives. There we are. Wait, what? Oh. Well. Yeah, how to unite a government, be at war? Apparently not in here. Oops. Yeah. How about we prepare the northern border and get some forts? That's probably a good idea. Okay, so let's probably go for a military intelligence specialist. We have someone for the total lists. I mean, there's only him. He's a logistics specialist, and that's not the best. Let's actually get a chief of staff. Artillery attack, artillery defense. Yes, indeed, please. And there we are. So we're reaching the coast on the less well-defended areas, and then I'm just gonna take down the city of Madras itself, which seems to be the only real bastion of resistance. So the attack there completely failed, but the attack everywhere else was stunningly successful. So we're just gonna reorganize ourselves, push them into the confines of the city, set up a bit of a cordon sanitaire, and then at this point, you're gone. Looks like the coup in the Donkoban Union failed, and the Soviets had to declare war, but and what didn't fail? Our capture of Madras. Good. Good. So now you can stop that. Everybody can rally up in the main army, and then we're gonna have a one big arrow of doom. Perfect. With everybody in it, please. Okay, so now we're basically just getting ready for the final little fight against the Dominion of India. We've also gotten some free dockyards. We're going to build some destroyers with them. Yeah, because we've got some convoys, so let's start to build up a navy a little bit. Great. Do we actually have some focuses for the navy? And we have the Calcutta shipyards. Nothing really too major. You know what would be really lovely? You do get a minus 10% national naval supply. Ooh. What the? What? I've never seen this happen. That's hilarious. So Bhutan, better fucking watch out. I mean, we don't have any... Oh, we do have a claim on Tawang. So, you know, that place has a lot of claims. Even the Funtian government claims that. Qing. What? Oh, I'm guessing Qing cores are still around. Yeah, they are. Good. Oh. Somehow the Triads gained Tianjin. I'm guessing it's from the Reorganized China event. Damn. That's interesting. So, this is actually pretty good. Because if Tibet takes Tawang, that's a claimed state. Oh. So the purges to the... This is going to be the last thing, by the way, before I... So cliffhanger, last thing before I go, because I'm out of time. So the purges to the Commune's army, more importantly, the efforts made by the Maximists to eliminate all officers loyal to other factions, has stirred a great deal of anger within the Indian National Congress. The opposition has centered on the Mahatma himself, who has called on Bose to step down as chairman. While Gandhi has advocated a peaceful resistance, there are elements within the agrarians who are ready to lead a general uprising in his name, even if it means replacing him as party leader. So, either a civil war, or quietly eliminate Gandhi and the rest will ease. Well, I mean, this is the better option by far. But we like to live dangerously. And with that, I want to thank you all for watching. I hope you whoa. Well. Looks like the agrarians didn't really have... Whoa, it actually destroyed my army, though. I mean... Oh! Okay, well, yeah. So, with that, I want to thank you all for watching. I hope you have enjoyed this. Wait. Okay, never mind. So we have this guy, Nirmal Tamur, being the leader. And I'll see you soon with some more Kaiserreich. Next time, we'll deal with the revolt, and with an extremely deteriorated army, we are going to try to take down the Dominion and their Entente lapdogs. Or rather, the Entente lapdogs of the Dominion. So yeah, I'll see you soon.